What's going on, guys? A few months back, I attempted my first ever water fast. It was for 10 days, and I had never water fasted before. It was honestly such a good experience and a really cool thing in my opinion. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, definitely check it out. I'll have a link in the description. But pretty much, what this video is going to be about is a couple things I wish I knew before I actually started water fasting. One specific thing, which you can probably tell by the title of this video, is gaining weight and massive weight gain after a water fast. And I'm going to talk about my personal experience with it, why it happened, and everything like that, so stick around. So one thing I wish I knew before actually water fasting was a very interesting, I guess you could say, theory that people have on why a lot of people gain the weight back after water fasting. So this theory pretty much says that as you're drinking water and not eating and stuff like that, and your body's going into ketosis, pretty much you're using up your fat storages. That much is fact. We know that to be true. What happens though is while you're still taking in water and your body's going through it, it's using up its fat storages and your body's going into what's considered to be like a survival mode. It's eating off your fats and things like that. It's using up your storages. And when you start getting low on your fat storages, your metabolism and everything starts to slow down a bit. That's what this theory is saying. Your metabolism is slowing down as your fat storages are getting used up. That's the first half. The second half happens when you start eating again. And when you go and start to go back on a basic diet, no matter if it's healthy, unhealthy, anything like that. And that is your fat storages are used up. So when you start eating again, your body is going to go and try to replace those fat storages right away. So what happens, especially in my case where I didn't really know what to expect once I finished the water fast or anything like that, I go and pretend here's the average eating, okay? Right here, this is the average eating. It's a healthy, balanced diet. And say before I was eating here, right? Higher up is more unhealthy, lower is below healthy or on a pretty decent diet. So I was up here starting this fast. As I go, I start dropping down to no food, right? So I'm down here. Then I start eating again. And I'd say that I was eating healthy, but there were still some things I wasn't eating healthy. So I'm right about here, right? Hopefully you guys are following this. So what happens is I'm taking in this food and my body needs its fat storages. So the little bits of unhealthy food I'm eating are being practically doubled in my fat because it's all going straight to replacing my fat storages. And because I'm hungry and stuff, I'm going and I'm eating more. So it's just replacing my fat storages more and more. But also, like, I am burning some of it off and stuff like that. But for the most part, my body is taking it in as fats. This is what I look like before I ever attempted my 10-day water fast. And this is what I look like once I finished my 10-day water fast, and the results were pretty clear. In the end, this is what I look like after. The last part of this theory is very interesting because overall, I was gaining fat on me, but in the end, it turned out I had only gained about 5 to 7 pounds, and I wasn't understanding this. And so what's happening is you're gaining your fats back, but you're not, if you're still eating healthy and things like that, you're still keeping the weight for the most part off. And it was insane for me to realize this and see this actually happening. So what I ended up doing was I changed my whole diet. I went from an equal level to slightly under. I knew I had to make drastic changes and things like that. And so I pretty much changed the whole thing up. I ended up losing more than enough weight, and I continued to lose weight. I lost the fat. I lost a lot of things like that. And overall I turned it more into a lifestyle because a lot of people, they're just looking for a quick way to lose a little bit of weight, but they don't want to have to put in the work afterwards. But yeah, so that is my little story. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, share it with your friends, let them know what to expect when water fasting, and don't forget to check out my 10-day water fast results. I'll have the link in the description like I said, and I'll see you guys in the next video.